everyone, this is Rocky. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Today is another bonus video. Tell me if you guys like seeing me an extra time in the week. I don't know if y'all really like seeing me this much, but I just have like in-between things that I want to talk about, and I think I want to use these little in-between videos to get you caught up on stuff like outside of the regular, program schedule kind of a thing, like breaking news. So first thing I want to talk about is I forgot that I haven't followed up on a few things that I hauled and talked about a while ago. The very first thing is, you probably remember I bought like a ton of Victoria's Secret no-show panties. And for the very first time ever, did I see that they had these cocoa brown colored ones, and I wasn't sure if these would serve as good nude underwear for me. And I just want to let you know, if you are chocolatey brown like me, these are perfect. Black has been fine for me in the past, like if I didn't want something to show through my clothes, but you always have at least people who can find underwear that was nude. There are things like your whites and other things like that just look better with something that looks like the color of your skin. This works really well. So if you're looking for some panties that, one, does not have a visible panty line, that's the no-show line from Victoria's Secret. Two, if you're chocolatey brown like me, then the cocoa color is your thing. So go ahead and check that out. It worked out perfectly for me. The next thing I want to talk about is a pair of shoes that I hauled, a designer pair of shoes that I hauled not too long ago, these Prada sneakers, and I wore them today for the very first time. I wore them and walked around for maybe a few miles in these shoes, and I wanted to give an update on this. Like, the normal price on these was, I think, $700. Yeah, $700 was the normal price for these, and I got these at a deep discount. And for $700, leave it on the shelf, because the arch support on here is almost non-existent. Everything else about the shoe is great. Like, it's super comfortable in terms of the walk up. Like, when you're walking, it's comfortable. The leather gives really well and nicely to the foot. It's super comfortable. It supports the foot really well, but there's just no arch support in here. And for those of us who have foot problems or developing foot problems, or trying to keep from developing foot problems, kind of need that arch support. So if you want to, sneakers are designed to be walking in and walking for a long distance in. So I can't imagine that you'd be in a situation where you're sitting and looking pretty in sneakers. So I'm trying to think of what that scenario might be. Can't think of one. So with that being said, it is kind of like functional obsolescence. With having a sneaker without good arch support kind of defeats the purpose. So $700 shoes, probably not worth it. So if you're ever thinking about a designer shoe, I'm sure it'll last you a really long time with the the Italian construction and all of that stuff, things that Italian shoes are known for. But beware, look very closely, see if it has the critical components of a shoe that need to be comfortable before you buy it. This one did not. The last thing I want to talk about is, and oh my gosh, the sun is so bright. But the last thing I want to talk about is the hobby that I picked up during social distancing. If you will remember, I told you that I decided to put some really cool puzzles together, buy these really nice frames to put them in, just to give me something to do because there's just no events or anything happening. So I did buy a puzzle. I showed you guys the puzzle. The very first one came in, and thought that my husband and son were gonna, do some teamwork with me and put it together. Man, no, I put that puzzle together. So I put the puzzle together. It got difficult at times. It reminded me why I stopped doing puzzles, and I'm like, you get so frustrated with some of the pieces, like you just want to jam some of those pieces in that don't fit sometimes. But anyway, finished product was gorgeous. The process was the process, and it's really fulfilling. Crazy thing happened while I was putting the puzzle together, and I'm gonna tell you, I haven't even told my parents this, but I was putting the puzzle together, and I sat down at the table and hit my knee really hard on the table. And I have this condition where I pass out super easily. And I think I don't know if I told you that. I pass out at the sight of blood, pass out when, you know, there's a whole lot of emotion going on. I pass just all these different scenarios. I don't do heat really well. Like I, you know, get sunstroke or heat stroke very easily, like all those things. I'm very delicate. So I hit my knee really hard and the pain just went to my gut. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I went to lay down on the floor for a little while so I would not pass out, and damn it, passed out anyway. So mid puzzle, I just passed out. Who does that? Who does that? This one, I do. So my husband and son had to scoop me up, scrape me up off the ground, and they're like, leave that puzzle alone, you know. So I had to put the puzzle down for a little while, but I did finish it. And framing it was not all that easy. So I'm gonna cut away so you can see product look really cool. In my opinion, it looks really cool. The thing about it is I had an idea as to where I wanted to hang it at first, but now the picture looks a bit more cartoonish than I originally expected, so I'm not sure exactly where I would want to put that in my house. When I finally figure out the positioning, I will show you. I'll let you know where I ended up putting it, but for now it is sitting right where you saw it, in the frame on my dining room table, chilling, because I haven't figured out a home for it yet. But it was fun, and I have a second one that I'll be doing. Whenever that decides to come in, I'll be doing that one too, and I have to find a place for that one to hang. That one is much nicer. That one, I feel like I can probably put that one, you know, in my foyer or something like that. It's for that one with you when it comes in. It means something. It's sentimental. It means something to me, and it'll evoke some questions when people come in and see the piece. So anyway, so that brings me to the end of the updates. The sun won't let me be great. Oh my gosh! But come back. Regular scheduled stuff on Sunday. Come on back. Get you some more. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Share it with your friends, because if you liked it, I bet you they'd like it too. Bye.